Good evening, Ethan back for another beer review, and I'm going to be reviewing tonight the Two Hearted Ale from Bell's Brewing in Comstock, Michigan, an American IPA. I've never had this before. First time I've had this. I've seen it before many times, but I got the six pack of bottles. They had bottles and cans, but I wanted to get the bottles. I tend to like bottles. I got it for $10.99 for the six pack of the 12-ounce bottles at Corners Fine Wine and Spirits. Kept the receipt because I like to remember what I paid for stuff. Um, this was packaged on 8/20/2020, so August, so pretty fresh. 7% alcohol by volume, 212 calories per 12 ounce. And they don't list IBUs. I was looking at bellsbeer.com. For some reason, they don't list IBUs. Go ahead and read this little excerpt on the can or the bottle. Brewed with 100% Centennial hops, this Bell's American IPA is named after the majestic Two-Hearted River in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, bursting with hop aromas ranging from pine to grapefruit and perfectly balanced with a malt backbone. This beer is well suited for adventures everywhere. And on Bell's Brewing.com or bellsbeer.com, it says it's brewed with 100% Centennial hops from the Pacific Northwest. And the tasting notes are bitter, citrus, and pine. You can get it in 12-ounce bottles, 12-ounce cans, 16-ounce can, 19-ounce can, and on draft. And they don't list IBUs, like I said, for some strange reason. This Bell's Brewery started in the 80s. I believe 1985 is when they brewed their first beer. The Two-Hearted Ale, came out in 1997, was introduced as a winter beer, and then a seasonal winter beer. And then in 2003, they it started to be all year round. So since 2003, this has been available all year round. So going on, 25, almost 25 years old. IPA. There are other reviews for it on YouTube. People seem to like it. You can get it at restaurants. I believe I've seen it at bars, a few bars, I believe. But yeah, let's get into it. All right. Thick, white, foamy head, three finger, at least three fingers. Nice hazy orange appearance, almost an orange juice color, very golden, sort of a dark straw, almost amber. On the nose, I'm getting a distinct kind of a piney, sort of a typical IPA note. Very pleasant aroma. I'm getting a little orange, maybe. Very nice, very aromatic. Smells like it's going to be a winner. You can't always tell by the smell of a beer, but sometimes you can if it's going to taste good, Go ahead and fit all 12 ounces in there. Not many bubbles in the glass. Well, there's a few ascending bubbles. Again, that hazy appearance. I can see my hand through it, but it is fairly hazy. It's not completely non-see-through. Very nice, lemony kind of orange citrus aroma. A little bit of piney, a little bit of hop, maybe. It has a very standard, all-around, pretty typical IPA flavor. You get a nice hop bitterness with this first sip, and then it kind of eases off. as you swallow. It doesn't linger too bad. Very nice. Citrus, mango, grapefruit, a little bit of orange, but not quite sweet like an orange. That's a good IPA. It has like the kind of flavor I would expect an IPA to have. Centennial hops from the Pacific Northwest. Um, that technically make this a West Coast IPA. The label's really cool. It's got that fish on it. Maybe that's a Lake Michigan native fish. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. 7% ABV. Um, you do get a little alcohol bitterness, perhaps, mostly from the hops, though. The mouthfeel is kind of medium to heavy. Not a overly thick or viscous mouthfeel, but a nice full flavor. Definitely not watery. Definitely not light. Definitely not mellow. It has a good bold flavor, good hop bitterness. I don't know what the IBUs are, but I would probably guess 70, 60, somewhere in there. It's enjoyable. It's a great IPA. I would get it again. $10.99 for the 6 pack. That's an okay price. Not great, but pretty typical for the kind of beer that it is. I would get it again if I ever was wanting a good IPA. Dependable. It's enjoyable. For a score, I would give this a 93 out of 100, we'll say. It's really good. It's definitely a solid A. On the low end, though. It gets a 95 on Beer Advocate. I forgot to mention. A world class for them. They love it. I love it too, but I wouldn't quite go a 95, but it's enjoyable. It's a great, refreshing IPA. Good for all year round. You could drink this in summer. It's refreshing. You could drink this in winter. It has a nice, uh, you know, appeal for all year round. It's delicious. It's refreshing, enjoyable. Yeah, 93 for the Bell's Brewing Two Hearted Ale. Cheers, and thank you for watching.